Hey, how's it going, guys? So we're back with another Star Citizen video. If you're new channel, welcome. I almost said Star Wars. I swear to God, it's always the first word, Star. But anyways, we're back with another behind the ships video, and this one is called the RSI Apollo. I'm not familiar with the ship, but what it says in the description, it's a medical ship, I guess. So, well, besides that, that's all I know. It's a medical ship, and well, without anything else, let's just jump right into it. Oof. Looks like a lot of destruction happened here.
The Apollo is a medium to large ship. It follows the more traditional RSI styling rather than the more modern sort of triangular shapes.
I really do like the white on it. Okay, so the RSI Zeus, and I like how it says medevac, and you also saw like flashing lights, like kind of like an ambulance. Okay, so far color and design looks really cool.
Like we've seen on other RSI ships.
It's flat, it's sleek, it's cutting edge.
Not looking too industrial or like military.
It's like an ambulance and a Lamborghini had a child. Yeah, man, it's a thing of beauty.
Triage, but that actually does kind of like match it. Like if Lamborghini, ambulance and a Lamborghini had a child. Yeah, I can kind of see it actually.
Medical ships in the game provide a variety of functions, ranging from initial treatment of injuries to fixing drug overdoses, as well as ultimately providing respawnability.
It was definitely a bit of a challenge because when I first looked at the ship, it looked like it was mostly flat shapes, but there's a lot of panels that fold in on top of themselves.
And compared to the original concept, it has changed in some ways, mostly dimensionally.
We tried to keep as much of the silhouette as we could, but when it came down to it, it just had to get a little bit wider and a little bit taller.
And yes, the Apollo has the wee lights, so it's nice and visible in space.
Yeah, the
Within
flashing
the Apollo
lights.
family, there are two variants. The Triage is the base model, and then there is the Medevac, which improves upon the Triage by doubling the missile count and providing heavier armor.
We got a lot of cool paints.
Oh, that's cool.
I think my favorite one is the Vitali one that we were able to bring back from the Terrapin.
Yeah, I like that.
I think overall the ship lends itself well to all kinds of nice paint jobs. It's just got a nice sleek look to it.
Obviously, medical gameplay tends to follow some combat gameplay or active combat gameplay, and as such, we've improved the offensive and defensive capabilities of the Apollo compared to its original concept standing. Pilot now has a pair of size 4 weapons to control, and the turret now has size 3 weapons on it as well for either the co-pilot to use if there is one, or the pilot has slave control over them by default.
So even though it's a medical ship, it still has a good amount of firepower and defensive capability as well, so that's pretty good. And also, I wonder how many people it takes to like pilot this thing. I mean, sure, maybe only like, I don't want to say pilot this thing actually. I mean like operate this thing. Sure, you need a pilot and then maybe a co-pilot. So that's 2. Maybe someone to operate that turret at the top, so maybe 3. So I'm guessing maybe like 5 or 6 to like operate the ship, like completely, like all the functions.
When you enter the ship at the rear, you enter into this very fancy airlock ramp area that is wide enough for you to be able to push gurneys up and through and out again. You enter into what we call the triage area.
You're gonna have a central hallway that has a really nice skylight view to the exterior, and on each side you're gonna have windowed walls which are giving you direct view to the med bays.
So this is a immediate place for, once you're on board the ship, to decide which of the 2 modular medical rooms you are going to put the patient into, or put yourself into.
When you're in the medical bay, you're supposed to sort of have this feeling of sterile, bright colors, which we've also contrasted with the rest of the ship.
If it is not a medical emergency, you have 2 engineering cargo rooms immediately to your left and right for storing supplies and accessing components.
If you keep going in the center, you're going to go through a small engineering room.
Okay, good storage
and then
area.
you move forwards into the final room of the ship, which is the bridge and the habitation, as well as the central crew elevator that provides a second entrance into the ship.
Oh, that's cool. Retract
The
rails
beds
and
are in the
elevator.
bridge because we wanted to leave as much space in the rest of the ship for mostly like the patients.
We've mentioned the Apollo is
So the bridge is like kind of like the everything, your like comfort area, your living area and everything. So that's where you sleep, that's where you fly the ship. That's I'm pretty sure I saw. Okay, I'm guessing maybe that's a little sink or kitchen maybe area. So that separates the living area and comfort area to like the operating area, which is like the majority of ship. That makes sense because the main focus of this ship is a hospital and medical ship, not a exploration and just a comfort living ship. So that does make sense that the majority of the ship would focus on the patients, not on the luxury and comfort of the people operating it.
Space in the rest of the ship.
ship, and
Mostly like
Oh,
the
my bad.
patients.
Sorry.
we've mentioned the Apollo is a modular medical ship, and included with every Apollo is 6 medical modules. And whilst there is 6, they are essentially left and right variants of the 3 medical tiers of beds that we have. You have aptly 3 tier 3 beds capable of fixing tier 3 injuries. Tier 3 beds, regeneration-wise, are designed for mission-specific regeneration ranges, such as Align and Mine, Jump Town, or other POIs like that. Tier 2 beds expand that range to encompass a distance that covers pretty much the majority of our planets in the universe. Tier 2 helps you recover from more serious injuries, and there is a pair on board in the Tier 2 medical module. And then we have the Tier 1 medical bed, capable of healing and restoring the most serious injuries in the game. And
So
this
there's
is the
several
primary
tiers.
ship in the universe at this point that has the regeneration range encompass the whole star system that you're in.
That's cool.
And if you're not sure what tier responds to what injury, you can read more about that on the medical guide on our website. The Apollo and other medical
That's-
ships are
I really like how they like explain like there's like several tiers of like injuries and like healing and all that, but also they also provide like explanation and like information of like if you're confused about it, we have the information for it. So I really like that. Instead of just going like there's tier 1, 2, and 3, you're just gonna have to figure it out through trial and error rather than we could just explain it to you. But either way, the medical ship, this could provide huge logistical support.
about that on the medical guide on our website. The Apollo and other medical ships are primarily designed for those players who want to support and help others in their journey throughout the game. But they are also useful for you as a solo player. If you just want to do things by yourself, you have that sort of home base that you can use in missions.
I'm super happy with the way it came out.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how the ship turned out. It's been very nice to go back to that classic RSI styling that a lot of long-time players will have grown up with the Auroran constellation. And it's just nice to see that in a newer visual style.
Ready to respond alpha 4.3.1. So to start off, guys, I'm still having trouble downloading the game, reinstalling the game. I mean, because I originally had a HDD or HHD. Wait, I forgot what it was on my laptop, not an SSD. And most of my like Discord members, they were like, "You were playing this on your laptop, dude." So it's insane. But yes, I did get an SSD hard drive because I was saving up money trying to like get one anyways. So now I'm trying to transfer everything from there onto the SSD, but there's some like installing errors which I'm trying to fix right now. But either way, I'm really excited to like jump back into the game, and it's really cool to check out another RSI ship, and the fact that this one has logistical capabilities of like healing. So if you have this like in a battle, then it would help out a whole lot. And I really like how the design of the ship is, and the colors on this ship, like the color, the patterns and everything really goes well. Like there's multiple options, and each and every single one of them looks really cool on the RSI Apollo. But what do you guys think about this ship? Please let me know in the comments below. But in my opinion, this is a very useful ship. So that's all I got for today, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. And also shout out to all my members, subscribers, viewers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I really do appreciate it. So without anything else, see you guys next time.